Alright, what's up? How's it going here? Right now, we're listening to, or I'm reacting to, for the very first time, Little Feat by Little Feat. Have it right here. The album, reading the back, this is from 1971, and we're on the first song, Snakes on Everything. Sounds like sounds like rock music. I'm not sure which is the more popular of Little Feat's two albums that I have on CD, and they're Little Feat and Sailing Shoes. Uh, I think it's Sailing Shoes because I feel like I've seen that album cover elsewhere. But this is I really have no context for this. Uh, no context for this album. Literally just ripped it onto my computer. Gonna keep on ripping some more music. Got some MMJ right here. Alright. I said rock music, I meant classic rock music. I suppose that's a little bit more specific. This CD, not that special, but not many CDs are. I'm also going to be potentially, or for now, I'm going to be doing some online driver's ed, try to make the most of my time. So I don't think that any audio will bleed in, but I don't know if there's really any audio anyway to worry about. This is some pretty generic classic rock, dad rock so far. I'm not can't color myself too impressed. Some interesting sounds, but nothing's really blowing my mind. The guitars are definitely wailing. It is very hot in this room. I'm gonna open up the airflow a little bit more. Try and take my wow, the fade out on that song is bad. The second song is more interesting. I'm not impressed by that first one. Alrighty, I'm on my driver's ed. The vocals on this were on the second song, of course. Alright, wrong tab. Strawberry Flats. Definitely way better than the first song. Sounds like a different singer, I think. Sort of reminds me of the Rolling Stones a bit. The southern accent, I guess. The fake southern accent. Excuse me. Drinking water out of a nondescript glass jar because that's cool. I like the filter on the guitar sounds a bit good. I don't know. I can't really comment on this, but I don't know about the engineering. But I never really focus on that with music anyway. But I figure I've got to speak up, give you guys some commentary. Alright, this third song, Truck Stop Girl, is more like the second song. See, this song sounds like it's gonna be pretty chorus driven, which I like. Just like this is more singing than the other stuff. Oh, very choppy lyrics here. And the delivery, which it's okay, doesn't really help in this case. Not a great song, pretty lame. Uh, the fade out on these is crazy. I don't know if this has something to do with my ripping of it, but boy oh boy, it's like they don't even want to maintain the semblance of like a cohesive album. It's like a song, 5, 6 or so seconds. Here's another song. Album transitions can be incredible. I mean, sorry, song transitions on albums can be like really great. Can really improve. I mean, they can't make an album that's not good great, but they can really give you a good vibe. Maybe Little Feat want to give you a chance to say, "Wow, that was a boring song," before another boring song happens. Maybe they think that the silence is more interesting than the music. Oh boy, this online driver's instruction, very boring. This music does not help. This song especially, it's just like, ew. The progression is kind of interesting, but that's all I can say. The lyrics are silly, vocals are pretty bad. Really not that much interesting happening with the music other than like the violins or whatever that is in the background though. I don't know if that's like an actual orchestra or something. Oh, we're on Willin right now. I'm least confident for this song. The vocal delivery is nothing going for it. I have no idea what's being gone for here. That sentence didn't even make any sense. Much rather listen to something that I really don't care for, that's going for something than going for something unique than like just very boring. I feel like I might have seen the ratings for this on Scruffy's site and I thought they were positive, but I don't really remember. I feel like I've heard of this group somewhere. Oh wow, that was a boring song. It's not even enough to call it bad. Okay, we're nearing the halfway point of this album, I believe. I don't actually know. These songs have been pretty quick, but I don't know how long this album is. Like I said, I went into this blank. This is the first interesting song on the album, by the way, Hamburger Midnight. I was sort of blanking out there, but this is actually a good song. The guitars are actually doing something, and there's like a lot of stuff going on, and the vocal delivery is finally like embracing the weirdness that you really have to if you're not actually a good singer. Like, if you're not a good singer, just find an interesting style. It worked for Brian Eno, and he's even arguably a good singer, but still. Right, here's the first long song. Hamburger Midnight, the good song, took to the sixth song for me to actually genuinely enjoy his song, which is not a good sign. This is off to a good start. 44 Blues. The filter on his voice is really working for me. I do not like harmonica very much though, but I'm sure they can make do if it's not just like the entire basis of what makes the song interesting or unique. Oh yeah, if you couldn't see this, this is broken. That will not stop me from enjoying music on this, listening to my flax. This reminds me of something. I don't know what it is, but I know it's boring. This is actually one of the more interesting songs on this album, and it's still a real pain. This is a two-parter though, so we'll see. Go hair right here. The How Many More Years of this song is part of this song. It's definitely better than that 44 Blues part. I'm My MMJ album is taking a super long time to rip. I'm not sure what's going on here. I mean, not a super long time, but longer than I would have thought. Especially considering I've really lowered the bit rates on my rips now that I'm listening to. I've pretty much gotten everything out of the way that I'm really interested in listening to, like the Bowies, the Yellows, the Roxy Musics. That's not the extent of it, obviously, but those are just three artists that I could think of, multiple albums, which I've ripped. So now I was doing 768 as the like constant, and then I know it sort of fluctuates in between there, but it's generally around that. That gives us some rough estimate as to the size. So now I've bumped it down to 320, just because I don't know. That's I guess that's less than half of what I had it at, but at this point and that's still higher audio quality. It's still lossless quality wise, and I sort of want to save what space I can, because I don't necessarily care about my morning jacket. It still moves as I do about Diamond Dogs. Okay, how many more years was not good enough to lift that little double thing out of mediocrity? So I crack in your door. I think this is the 7th song, 8th song. Ooh. Wild. Very broken. I don't even know what this is. I'm actually gonna look up what this is. My morning jacket learning. Ooh. Compilation albums. Nah. I really do like the art on this, but yeah, I'm not all too interested in having this on my computer, which is a shame, because I probably should to archive this, because I'm not sure if you can see this. It's destroyed, this disc. Not like destroyed, but like in a very bad, not completely destroyed, but in very bad shape. But I'm not that big of a fan. I've got Revolver. I'm gonna. This might be the end of home recordings that I actually genuinely won. I mean, sorry, not home recording, end of rips off of out of our actual collection. I'm sure I'll find some more, but still, I've Been the One is starting off pretty well. That last song, "Crack in the Door," sort of reminded me of some of those weird filler songs by Rolling Stones. Some of them are actually pretty good by the Rolling Stones. That one, wouldn't say so. That was just an okay song. I've Been the One. I thought it might improve, but nope. This album's actually boring enough that I'm considering deleting it off my computer after I listen to it. That might be going a little far, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? I might have one of these. I probably have one of these saved on my Spotify. Let's see. That's probably where I've seen that. The other. Yeah, I have Sailing Shoes saved. I think maybe I thought it was Yacht Rock or something. I can't remember. I have no idea. But this is not great. Alright, well, I have confirmed, which I assumed from the beginning, but now it's confirmed that Little Feat was the first of the albums out of those two popular ones. I didn't look to see how many listens any of their songs had. But I'm sure it's in the millions, because I have at least one of them would be, because I've heard of them before. Taking My Time is finally bringing this album back to being interesting, but I don't know if it's enough. Finally got, no, I guess, I don't know, let's talk about that in this video. though this video is music related. Is that the end of the album? I don't think so. Okay. We're on the last song now. Taking my time. Okay, not good. And that's not a cop out. Okay, it's just okay. Crazy Captain Gunboat Willie, last song of the album, actually good so far. It's actually like active and moving and rocking out. Alrighty, so overall thoughts on this album? Not many. This was pretty boring. I was not really entertained. There were 2 good songs on it, and one of them is the very last song. So, and neither of them are even great. Nothing on this album is great. So, I don't know. I doubt I'll return to this album again for a while. I would not recommend this album. I'd give this, I don't know, 40, 35 out of 100. Not bad, not terrible. Actually, I don't know if that's bad by my standards. Alright. So, last song is ended. We're just going on a little extended right now. That is a short album, by the way. Oh boy. But, yep, would not recommend. Alright, thank you very much for watching, listening to this reaction commentary. You can listen along with the album. I'm hoping you're doing that if you're watching these videos, just listening along with this as I listen to the album. For now, at least. I might do a format change in the near future, but this reaction to Little Feat by Little Feat, 1971. Thank you very much.